Silence after pain rarely means nothing. It usually means too much is happening inside, and the quiet part can hurt more than the words. Today, we're breaking down why pain often goes silent. What psychology shows may change how you read distance. Because sometimes, the coldest response is really hidden hurt. Silence is often a shield, not a lack of feeling. The mind goes quiet when words feel dangerous. You stop explaining when being known feels risky. Like typing a long message, then deleting every line. But here's the truth. Silence can look exactly like indifference. That is why it confuses the person waiting. They see distance while you feel exposed. One person backs away and the other panics. Imagine sitting beside someone, wanting comfort, saying nothing. Your chest is full, but your mouth stays locked. Pay attention to this. Quiet is often a survival move. It protects pride, control, and unfinished emotions. The body chooses safety before connection. Even loving people can shut down fast. Maybe you were mocked when you opened up before. Now your brain links honesty with pain. So instead of speaking, you disappear emotionally. You answer late, stay brief, or stare at the wall. This is where it gets interesting. Silence still communicates. It says, "I hurt, but I don't feel safe." Sometimes silence is not a choice, it is a freeze. Your nervous system can shut speech down under stress. When pain spikes, thinking becomes slow and scattered. Like trying to talk while your heart pounds too hard. But here's the truth. A calm face can be misleading. Inside, the person may be in full alarm. Their body acts like danger is in the room, even if the threat is only emotional. You may ask one simple question and get nothing back. Not because they do not care. Pay attention to this. Their brain is protecting itself. Freeze response is ancient, fast, and automatic. It buys time when fight or flight feels impossible. That is why silence can happen mid-conversation. 1 second they are talking, the next they go blank. Their eyes drift, their tone flattens, their shoulders stiffen. This is where it gets interesting. The body speaks first. Words come later, if safety returns. If you push harder in that moment, they retreat deeper. The quiet grows, because pressure feels like attack. Silence also carries history. It is rarely about one moment. Old wounds teach people how much of themselves to hide. If love once felt unstable, silence can feel smarter. Better to withdraw than relive an old rejection. But here's the truth. The past hijacks the present. A small conflict can wake a huge memory. Now the current person pays for an old injury. And nobody understands why things changed so fast. You mention a concern, and they go cold. What you touched was not just today's issue. Pay attention to this. Pain has a memory system. The brain stores fear with sounds, faces, and tone. One sentence can open an old emotional bruise, and silence becomes the fastest bandage. Think of someone who heard, "You're too sensitive," for years. Now even gentle feedback feels like shame. So they nod, go quiet, and leave the room. Not because you are cruel. This is where it gets interesting. Silence can be borrowed. You may be hearing the echo of someone else's damage. Sometimes silence is built from pride and fear together. You want to be seen, but hate feeling weak. So pain gets hidden under distance, attitude, or coolness. It feels safer to look detached than wounded. But here's the truth. Pride is often bruised tenderness. The colder the mask, the softer the bruise underneath. People fear the words, "I needed you and it hurt." So they say nothing and act unreachable. You watch them scroll, joke, or act normal,